Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm MLG Praise, and I'm back with another commentary. It has been a couple weeks, maybe a month, that I've done one, and it's just because I've been waiting for the Season 1 to start. It finally has. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm almost Platinum now, and, I'm playing with parties, so I'm obviously getting up there pretty quick, and it's fun. And, so I'm going to go ahead and start with a couple changes besides my classes. As you can see, our clan, they're level 11 now. It's, the Barbarians. We got the BAL symbol. My player... He's changed. I think last time he had like a different short sleeve, and he had like assassin and blue pants and stuff. I've decided to like stick with kind of all the same. So I've got these three: Nigerian armor shirt, Nigerian armor pants, Nigerian command loadout, Nigerian armored helmet, and then I got these little things. But I do have a Nigerian place exo. But I like the helmet especially. It looks nice, and yeah. So that's my character's loadout, or customization. So before I start with the classes, I will say I like doing these videos because the classes change a lot, after a month, maybe even a week. So it's great for me to bring this to you guys because you probably were having, using my old classes. Maybe you weren't, and you probably thought they sucked. But pretty much all my classes have changed. I mean, I haven't changed much, but I've changed like a lot of what I've wanted to change. If that makes any sense, like. Originally, I had a lot of BALs and ASM1s because I wanted to use both, but I'm going to tell you what I've done. So, let's get started. Near the start of the next year, near January, I decided, I'm kind of tired of using a BAL and ASM1. I'm kind of tired of rotating between because, being an OBJ, it's kind of frustrating to like be in a hill with a BAL, not being able to get those gunfights, and then being with an ASM1 trying to slay in like a S&D or something and not get those kills. So I decided I'm going to focus on one gun, and I'm going to do good with that. So I've picked the ASM1. It's the newest gun that's on the rise, and I'm going to be able to take it to land pretty soon. And I just like it. I like the way it looks. I like the that there's like three attachments. The foregrip, advanced rifling, and quick draw. I like that you have those three to use, and that you don't have to pick between stock and stuff. So yeah, I got that class. But let's go on. So I basically have become a god with the ASM1. Like, I don't mean to brag, but my centering is so good with it. I remember playing pubs for a couple weeks, or for a week straight, with just an ASM1. I got from like 200 kills on it already to like 6,000 kills. So I grinded that gun, and I just learned how to center it. I learned how to use it, and I'm just really good with it. So yeah, into the classes. As you can see, I have 7 ASM1s, 3 BALs to start with. I'm not going to go by respawn, I'm just going to go by what they are. So the first one is, well, the first two, oh, never mind, I'm going to go the first one. First one is an ASM1, standard attachments, flak jacket, the standard, these 3 perks are standard. I got overclock and Simtex. This is for like a map like, I don't even know. What's a good map? Like Detroit, if I wanted to nade them in school or something, if I was like spawning near the statue, if I wanted to nade them in school. Something like that, something where you're going to rush into a tiny hill and you just want to nade it. Probably not retreat, I just don't like to use it on retreat. This is different because instead I have overcharge, which oh yeah, this is a way different class. This is my CTF class. I probably should title it for you guys, but this is for if I'm playing comeback CTF or retreat CTF, something like that. Mainly comeback. This is my comeback CTF map because the map is so small in comeback. You're constantly getting stunned. You're constantly getting EMP'd. So this basically stops all of that, and it's so small that it doesn't really matter if they see your thing on the radar. And I got overcharged for running it, like running the uplink and all that. Got EMPs because that's the best grenade or launcher for a CTF or a uplink because they can't jump with EMPs. So that's that. Class 3 is going back to basically hardpoint and or just hardpoint mainly. And it's got a flat. It's the same as this one. Like I said, it's the same as the first one. It's just got overclock and trophy system. So like if I'm in retreat and I'm camping in a corner or something like that. Now I'm on to S&D. Those are my 3 respawns. Here's my S&D classes. So I have an ASM1 only, and it's danger close nades. This is for like riot or recovery. If I just feel like YOLOing it and nading off spawn, trying to see if I can get something going, I'll use this class. And if you guys don't know, danger close is a good perk. If you're like looking to get nades, like nade spots and stuff, use danger close. It does more explosive and score streak damage. My next class, this is like for planning. This is my main like silent plant. So what I'll do is I'll have cold-blooded, flak jacket, trophy, and smokes, and I'll probably throw the smokes first, put on trophy, and then plant the bomb. They can't really see me, and I'm covered even if they hit me because I got flak jacket and trophy system. So I'm good in planning with that. Another class is just a speed class because several times in S&D people want to flank and people want to rush, and this is probably the best. These are probably the best two combinations of exos to use is overclock and mute, and I got overcharged so that I can keep running and keep my mute, and that's a really good class. I use that a lot for like if I were on offense and Riot and I want to push them on their roof, or if we all want to rush mid map, something like that. My last ASM1 class is my overkill. This is basically my favorite overkill because I like on an ASM1, especially in S&D, no quick draw. Quick draw in S&D to me throws off my shot, like because I'm waiting for the guy and I just quickly aim on him and I just like aim somewhere else. So I think my shot gets more centered when I use no quick draw. So if you guys want to try it out, you can. I like it a lot. I got I don't have any first perks because you don't really need them, and plus you want to keep fast hands on. And so, yeah, I got mute and the frags. So now the BALs, I only have one BAL respawn, and it basically switches, like, between maps. I'll switch it. So this is my main one, is I use EMPs, because that's basically the grenades that I use for my team. My other guy uses stuns, and then two of them use Simtex. But this is for, like, a map like Retreat, if I wanted to go top dubs, or, what's another map? Like Ascend. Ascend is the main map. Like, I'm gonna go and tell you guys, by showing you the maps. Ascend, CTF, I'll 75% use a BAL. Maybe if I'm doing bad, I'll switch to an ASM1. Biolab, I push too much, so I'm not going to use a BAL. Comeback, always ASM1. Detroit, always ASM1 maybe, and a uplink on Detroit. I might use it. Recovery, I mainly use an ASM1 so I can fast plan on offense, and sometimes I use a BAL, like a BAL only, no overkill, and sit back. Retreat, I can actually see myself using this a couple times, maybe not in hardpoint, but in CTF, I'll see myself using that. Riot, I just like to pick my guns based on the map, like Solar and Riot especially. On Riot, I just feel like it's a BAL map, so I'll mainly use a BAL on Riot and S&D. And Solar, I'll use all ASM1. There's not a time that I'm going to use BAL on this map. It just seems like an ASM1 map, so yeah. And Terrace, 50-50, it just depends on the situation. So going back to create class. So this is my standard. You guys can check it out. I'm not going to read it out. I do have stock. I don't know if I had stock in my last season 0 classes, but I have put stock on. I like it, and yeah. And then this is basically the same thing as my ASM1 Danger Close class. It's got exo mute frags and Danger Close. This is the class that I said I'd use on recovery if I was sitting back. And this is my last class. It's an overkill. I don't have quick draw. You can switch between forward trip and quick draw. I just rather have accuracy rather than like speed because it's S&D, so it's not like you're going to be getting right into those gunfights, especially if you're sitting back with an overkill. So and I got the of course sniper with what do you call it, variable zoom. The only other sight that people would want to use is thermal, and to me it's not good for long range, and that's what I'm trying to hit, not quick scopes or anything. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. My classes have changed a lot, as you can see. I've been working hard with an ASM1 because I want to try and be an ASM1 player, but at the same time, I do enjoy using BAL, so I will have that for some certain maps, like I said, Ascend, sometimes Retreat. So, yeah, those are my Season 1 class setups, guys. I'll be coming back at you with Season 2 if they change. Like I said, if they don't change at all, I probably won't have a video, but if they do, then you will see a video. I do hope you guys view this video, like it, comment, subscribe. Like I said, comment, tell me what you want me to do next, because